Good morning, Baldy.
Morning, cousin. No animation today? Can you cut that out?
Yeah, well, because we're on remote here at Stateside, getting ready for the big party. There's no animation today, but you are more than, I can't believe I'm saying this, but as great a football man as you are, you're more than that. You're well-rounded, even as you have the guns out.
Sun's out, guns out, baby. You know, it's 82 to here in South Florida. I had to adjust my dive schedule for this morning. I wanted to go check out some morning lobster. Listen, I'm gonna throw a trivia question right back at you. Do you know the first event ever at Lincoln Financial Field?
I do know it was a soccer match. I do know that, yes.
FC Barcelona. Yes. I went to that.
Wow.
That was in July of 2003.
Yeah.
So, no, but I mean, I went to the World Cup. I started going to the World Cup in 1990 when it was in Italy. And I went to Olympic Stadium in Rome on a Saturday night and watched Italy and Ireland play.
Wow.
And it was outrageous. In fact, they were so concerned about the Italians and the Irish getting into it that they corralled the Irish in the stadium in this section, which was like 30,000 Irish. And they didn't let anybody leave that section until all the Italians left first. And Italy won the match 1-0. But they thought this thing would like just erupt into a little mini war. So they purposely, and I was sitting in the Irish section.
Wow.
So we could not leave until 70 or 60,000 Italians left first.
Wow. See that, Frazier?
Irish, baby.
They took care of you, man.
Yeah.
Because you guys would have been in the river.
That's about to happen again in the playoff.
Yeah, Italy and Ireland are playing in the World Cup playoff. To get into the tournament. It's nuts.
Oh wow. That's it. I mean, that'd be a rematch. Yeah.
Crazy. So what I think people don't realize what's going to be here. You've seen it. You've been to a bunch of World Cup matches. How wild and crowded, and what's it like?
Look, I took a train one time from Rome to Marseille to go see Norway and Brazil play a match when it was in France, like 1998. It was in France.
Yeah.
And we took the train up from Rome. Me and a couple of buddies of mine. It was all Brazilians coming up. The Brazil got beat that day. They got shocked by Norway. But I'm telling you, like the parades, the bands, the fan fest, it's not like, look, Eagle fans are fantastic tailgaters, right? I mean, they set the standard. But they're all in parking lots. Like World Cup, they're going to be marching from downtown, down Broad Street. Like, it's just going to stop everything. It's going to be like an Eagle parade after a Super Bowl. It's going to be that type of feel. It's just going to be, everybody's going to want to join in. The participants, whoever's going to be there, they're coming with their people. If the Dutch come, big orange show, and it's just a wave of people. Get ready.
Yeah. Hey, Baldy, you bring up Norway. They're back. They're in it this year for the first time in like 30 years.
Yeah.
Holland.
Well, I mean, they were there in France in 1998.
That might have been the last time they were in.
3-0.
Ooh. That's so cool, man.
Baldy, people in chat, they got good eyes. Are you wearing a Ryder cut-off muscle shirt?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, the Ryder logo.
I just love it.
You're
the greatest.
I just got out of workout here, so
love it. All right, so we got to talk. We got to talk about what's going on here because Jalen Carter procedure in both shoulders. We saw defense, and you knew something was up the way they were getting blown off the ball on Friday. How is that going to affect Monday night against the Harbaugh that wants to run the football?
It's not going to make it any easier. But, I mean, I don't know what Jalen was doing in that game because he wasn't he's just playing his own game. I mean, the touchdown run by Monangai on Black Friday was, I have no idea where it was going. He was chasing Caleb Williams and opened up the gap. So maybe they need more disciplined players in there. Look, I just always think that you want to stop the run, you can stop the run. You can load the box. You can blitz the run. If you want to stop the run, and that's what Harbaugh wants to do. I don't know if a Marion Hampton's playing or not, but I mean, I wouldn't take Kalani Vidal is a good player, been a good player all year. And when he gets a chance, he's productive. But they've got backup tackles in there. I mean, Pipkins and Jamari Sawyer is a guard playing left tackle. I mean, they're not great up front. They got Matlock as a 320-pound fullback, H-back. I mean, they got guys there that can block the edge. They'll find different ways to do it. Greg Roman's been running these runs since he was in San Francisco with Harbaugh. 15 years ago, they were running the same runs. So,
you know what's amazing off of that? Real quick, you know what's amazing off of that is that Becton has been a disaster, and you would think with Greg Roman that he's a road grader, and he's been a disaster there. Baldy, how come?
It's interesting. The offensive line coach for the Chargers is from Cherokee. He went to Cherokee High School in New Jersey, right? Like, I've known Mike forever. He's been around this league. I saw him. So the Chargers played in the Hall of Fame game in Canton this summer, and I was there. So I saw Mike, and I just asked him, first question. I mean, I see Joe Alt. I see, I see all the guys. And I asked him about Mekhi Becton. He goes, don't ask me about that guy. I go, what do you mean? He goes, don't ask me, Brian. I go, Mike, I mean, he was all world. He goes, hey, I don't care what he was last year. He's not playing. He's not on the field. Like, if he gets on the field, I'll tell you how he's doing. Like, he was a disaster from the beginning. I don't even mind saying it because I'm friends with Mekhi, but even Mekhi is saying, like, nah, it ain't working out.
How does that?
He even admits it. And he never admits, like, when he's bad. But he even admits, like, it's not working out.
How does that happen, Baldy? How do you go from so dominant one year to the next year this?
It's such a mystery, VJ. I tell you, like, maybe it's just Stout. Maybe Stout just got him to play. Maybe it's playing next to Lane. He didn't want to let him down. Like, I think some of that is for sure. But he just doesn't even when he's played last week, he wasn't good. And they ran the ball okay. They just ran to the left side. Like, he didn't look like he played with any effort at all. And he played way too high. He is an immensely powerful man. But you lose all your power when you stand up, and you're not. So, he wasn't good last week, even when he played.
So, Baldy, we've seen it, like, with the league, right? The league, it's rare that you have these teams that aren't wobbly, right? Like, New England right now is an exception. We've seen these teams kind of go through. So the Eagles are wobbly. How wobbly are they in your mind? Like, are they, hey, man, they could tip over wobbly? Or is it, all right, you know what? Do they get your sea legs and, you're still – the Cowboys lose last night, so you're still in charge of the division?
Yeah. Well, it looks eerily reminiscent of 2 years ago to me. It just does. I mean, it has that feel to it. But, it's a week-to-week league. They can go out there and execute like they did the first 3 drives against Dallas. Like, I don't think they could do that to the Chargers. They're a better defense than Dallas. They got better corners than Dallas. I mean, they're better. But you can go out and execute like that and roll. I mean, they got all the pieces they need. They could hand the ball off to Saquon like they did against the Giants at home and go 65 yards. That is possible. But I felt like every single press conference right now and every single thing that gets said at a NovaCare feels exactly like it did 2 years ago. Well, nothing is off the table. We're looking at everything. It's up to us to turn around. Like, they're saying all the right things, but they said the exact same things 2 years ago, and nothing changed on game day. So your question is a good one, because, like, how wobbly are they? It's actually a good way to phrase it. But I think they're wobbly. And then, but is it just a 30-minute tune-up, where you go in the garage and, fix the transmission? Or is it an overhaul? I don't know.
Yeah, I had a guy, I was talking to somebody in the league the other day, and he was kind of incredulous that I was like, well, they still got time to turn it around. He's like, dude, like, what's going to change? Like, they haven't put together a full offensive game the entire season. Like, they have played in spurts. They have not played a full buttoned-up game. He's like, and this guy in the league, and he's like, this is not uncommon after a Super Bowl year.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are struggling the same way. They're very, very similar. And it's the same people, for the most part. And but you saw the Eagles hand it to them there, and in that game, and they haven't been the same since. Maybe they put together a 5-game win streak here. I doubt it. They play Houston this week. Like, they just knocked the living snot out of you. It's gonna, unless Mahomes is just Superman, I don't see them scoring 20 points against Houston. I just want to see somebody react the right way. Like, somebody go smack somebody. Let's see somebody. It's the Christmas season. I'm putting my lights up today. Let's see a Christmas tree. Just light somebody up. Have some fun. That's the fun part of football is you get a free 60 minutes to go hit people and just go smack people. That would be a good way to kind of get yourself off the wobbly stage.
Hey, Paul.
That, we talked about it on Tuesday, but that hit by Christian Harris on Jackson Dart, I would play that over and over and over again if I was Mike. In fact, he gave, Vrabel says, give a one clap. He gave first one clap in the locker room after the game was that hit by Ellis. Because they all recognized, legal hit, nothing illegal about it, nothing intentional, just a good old-fashioned hit, And that's kind of how I would kind of get things started.
Baldy,
great point.
For the players who've been here through the collapse, and that's probably sitting in the back of their head, is there anything for the players? Is there anything that Nick or the coaches can do to put at ease or make them believe this is not going to be 2023 all over again?
Well, I always, like I said, this is still a hitting game. It's still a game about contact. I would show my hits this year, how many there has been, and I would show other teams' hits. This is how the game is still played, And so you want to rule the middle of the field. They want to throw that rookie Trey Harris in the middle of the field or Keenan Allen. Maybe it's time to just send a missile, and just go blow somebody up in the middle of the field, and just, send a message. Send a message that we're not this team that's falling apart. I'd send that message to Harbaugh and everybody in, Lad McConkey looks like he can do anything he wants to do in the middle of the field. He lives in the middle of the field. But he's 5'10", 190 pounds. Maybe it's just go man him up.
Coop.
Good running start on him.
Need Coop. Need Coop to light somebody up, man.
They need some life.
The way Coop hit Derrick Henry last year, right? He could do that. That's something that they need. I agree with you, Baldy. They need a spark. You need something.
It reminds
the quarterback. The quarterback.
Specifically that spark is what is a true spark. That gets everybody up off the bench. You can hear it. You might be watching the big screen, at SoFi or whatever, but it gets you up off the bench. It sends a shock through the whole team when that happens.
What can the quarterback do, right? I almost want Jalen. I think they need Jalen to kind of lead them now. The run game's going to be an issue. I know they keep talking about fixing the run game. They ain't getting fixed, all right? So you need the quarterback to also light a fire under the offense. What can you see him doing, Baldy?
I'd call some design quarterback runs.
Yeah.
Some read options, quarterback sweeps, quarterback powers. I'd call some quarterback runs. And I would all right, he's a sturdy 230 pounds, 225 pounds. I'd put my hat right in the belly of Deion Henry, and truck him. I'd send that message out there. I'd be the leader. He's never shied away from contact, but I wouldn't be running out of bounds and sliding. Maybe I'd go set the tempo on offense.
Yeah, I completely feel that. I think Jalen Monday night needs to assert himself. Be an alpha in that way on a Monday night and go, yo, dude, enough of this stuff that's going on. Let's go and go out and lead by example with his play. I'm with you.
Yeah, and stop hiding the emotions.
Right.
It's an emotional game. Let the emotions fly.
Yeah.
Let's see a fist pump.
Yeah.
Let's see contact. Let's see somebody jump
call
up and
somebody a
smack
mother father. Let's go. I'm with you, man. I'm completely with you. Hey, one last thing.
I don't know if you remember this, cuz I don't know. This was 8 years ago. They went out to play the Chargers, and it was a pivotal game on their march to a Super Bowl win. They beat a good Charger team, and LeGarrette Blount went wild. But LeGarrette Blount was that guy. He trucked some people in that game, and it was the game that really I remember talking to Lane about it. It was the game that really said we can make this run. We can do this. Like, it really changed. Not that they weren't a good team already; they were a good team, but it was the game that really turned things around for that team that year.
It's a great pull. I remember the game. It's a great pull. Roll the blunt. Like, we were just going nuts. Right? No, LeGarrette Blount was roll the blunt, man. He was rolling downhill, man. That's what it was. And that's a great pull, Baldy. That's what it has to be. My brother, you're the greatest. We love you. What's your schedule this weekend?
I'm heading to Baltimore to see the wobbly Steelers against the wobbling Ravens and see, because I didn't see anybody hit anybody in Pittsburgh. They were booing the Steelers. Like, normally it's terrible towels. They were booing the Steelers. In fact, ex-Steelers are calling out Tomlin this week. I want to see. Wow. I want to see, I mean, a bunch of, not just Roethlisberger, but a bunch of defensive guys are calling Tomlin out. I want to see how this team responds in Baltimore, because I've done some of these Ravens-Steeler games over the years. I've been on the sideline for a playoff game. Like, it's a violent game when these two teams. I want to see if they get to that point this week.
Yeah, I love that. When those games are awesome.
Usually always 3 points or less decided by.
But weirdly, like, Lamar is bizarre. Lamar doesn't look anywhere near himself.
No, he has not played well. And I think he's healthy, too.
Yeah.
So I want to see, like, what he does. He wants to win a Super Bowl. He wants more than the MVP. Like, it would be a good way to start with playing a great game against the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.